Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to yet another episode of Vibrations of Vitality. My name is Dr. Debmalya Nandy, your Vedic-Science Vitality and Leadership Coach. And today, we will explore something truly transformative: how sacred sound can literally heal your body, regulate your emotions, and rewire your brain. Yes, mantra as medicine. Let's talk about the science of vibration. In our last episode, we saw how sound isn't just a mechanical wave, it's a bridge between matter and consciousness. Every cell in your body vibrates, every thought generates a wave, and every emotion has a frequency. When we chant a mantra, we are not just producing sound, we are introducing coherence into an otherwise noisy system. Let's begin with the biology of that. Inside your chest runs the vagus nerve, the longest cranial nerve in your body, connecting the brain, the heart, the lungs, and the gut. It's the main channel of your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode. When you hum or chant, the vibration of your vocal cords stimulates this nerve, slowing your heart rate, lowering blood pressure, and sending your entire nervous system a message: you are safe. This is not philosophy, this is neuroscience. EEG studies at premier medical institutions, both within India and abroad, show that chanting Om activates alpha and theta brainwaves, the same frequencies found in deep meditation and restorative sleep. So, when we say chanting brings peace, we are describing a measurable neurochemical shift from adrenaline to serotonin, from cortisol to oxytocin. Sound is not merely heard, it's felt by every neuron, every cell, every heartbeat. Next, we move on to the chemistry of devotion. Let's go deeper. When you chant a mantra like Om Namah Shivaya or Soham, the brain doesn't treat it as words, it processes it as a vibrational rhythm. Repetition of that rhythm trains the prefrontal cortex, the seat of your focus, executive function, and self regulation. Meanwhile, rhythmic breathing activates the limbic system, releasing dopamine and oxytocin, the hormones of love and trust. So, devotion or bhakti is neurochemistry in action. When you chant with a deep, authentic feeling, you are creating new neural pathways that connect joy with awareness, discipline with serenity. This is why mantra practice is not escapism, it's training the brain for calm clarity even amidst chaos. In other words, devotion rewires attention. Now, we move on to the philosophy of healing. Now, let's bring the focus from brain to body. Modern medicine confirms what the yogis have always known: sound changes cellular behavior. Dr. Hans Jenny's Cymatics experiments showed that sound frequencies form geometric patterns on water and sand. Since your body is over 70% water, the same principle applies inside you. Each mantra, when pronounced correctly, creates precise standing wave patterns, reorganizing cellular water clusters into symmetry and order. That's why, after a few minutes of chanting, your body feels lighter. It's not imagination, it's physics. Your immune cells literally listen. Your mitochondria respond to rhythm. Every exhale of Om is both prayer and physiological regulation. That's why I often say the body doesn't heal through willpower, it heals through resonance. Now we move on to the spiritual medicine. Let's rise from biology to subtle energy. In the Vedas, sound is called Shabda Brahman, divine intelligence in vibrational form. Every mantra carries three energies. Number one, Swara, the tone or frequency, Chandas, the rhythm or meter, and Bhava, the feeling or intention. When these three align, the mantra becomes a living force, not a sound you make, but a field you enter into. It cleanses your prana, steadies the mind, and expands awareness. That is why Vedic tradition always begins healing with mantra before herbs, before diet, before touch. Mantra is the mother frequency from which all therapies emerge. Next, we move on to the experiment that you can try. Here's a short practice you can do right after this episode. It takes about 5 minutes. No equipment, just your voice. Sit tall. Breathe in slow through the nose. Exhale softly while humming the sound for the full length of your breath. Feel the vibration in your lips, nose, and chest. Now, chant Om 3 times, extending the M as long as possible. After the last chant, you will stay silent for 30 seconds. Notice what happens. Your breath lengthens, your thoughts slow, your heart feels at ease. That is medicine in motion. Next, we talk about integrating science and soul. Today, modern hospitals are experimenting with sound therapy for anxiety, hypertension, and pain management. But the Vedic seers didn't need EEGs to prove its power. They experienced it. In Sanskrit, mantra literally means that which protects the mind. Protects it from what? From its own noise. When the mind vibrates in harmony with the heart, the field of awareness expands and healing becomes natural. So, if you remember just one thing from today's episode, let it be this: your breath is your mantra, and your voice is your medicine. The next time you feel stressed, don't reach for your phone, reach for your sound. One round of Om will do more for your nervous system than 50 scrolled notifications ever could. Thank you for tuning in to Vibrations of Vitality. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who could use a moment of calm today. And if you would like to experience the living power of a mantra directly, join me in my upcoming 4-day live workshop, the Durga Suktam Experience, from October 31st to November 3rd, 6 to 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. You will find the registration link in this video description and also in the pinned comment below. Until next time, may your voice be your prayer and your prayer be your medicine. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.